something I think is pretty important, which is learning how to convert your engagement into sales or into profits. Okay, so I'm just going to wait a second here for some people to pop on. I hope you're all having a great day. I don't know what is it? It's Wednesday? Holy smokes, the week is already rocking. So we're going to be talking about how to turn your engagement into profits. And like I said, I'm just going to wait just a few moments here for some peeps to hop on. And in the meantime, I'm going to test something out here. It's a second camera angle and it didn't work. Let me try that again. Nope, still not working. All right, maybe I have too many things open. Anyways, guys, I'm just waiting. Like I said, I'll give this another minute and then we'll hop into this. This is going to be really, really exciting. So, yeah, geez, that's just not working. So I'm probably going to have to fix something here. Hang on, guys. Don't you love trying new things? I know I do. So what's up, guys? Give me one more minute. I'm just opening something up here. Rocking some new software, which is going to let me have some more fun while I'm doing these lives with you. So I've got a little logo here, my 7-day weekend deal. All right, cool. And I'm just checking the delay. All right, so let's get into it. What we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about how to turn your engagement into profits. Now, here's what I want you to understand about this is I see a lot of you guys who are entrepreneurs, and like you're trying to do this marketing thing, right? And you're trying to get some people to like and comment on your posts, which is great. You know, we teach that. But here's the thing that you want to understand if you're growing a business, and I see so many people fall victim to this, is that they get excited about the fact that they're getting people to engage with them, but they don't realize that that doesn't even matter. The only thing that actually matters, is if you're making sales, if you're turning that engagement into profits. And if you're not turning that engagement into profits, then that's what we need to talk about today. We need to talk about how to get you to convert from people liking and commenting on your posts. Again, this is for entrepreneurs who are selling products, okay, or network marketers or online marketers, to get people to go from liking and commenting on your posts to sales, okay, as in they're joining your team, your system, your product, your service, your opportunity, whatever it is. Now, there's a couple things that you want to have as groundwork. So if you don't know how to close, right, if you don't understand sales, and if you don't have the confidence in order to actually take people across the line, then if you're doing a lot of attraction marketing, if you are getting a lot of engagement on your posts, whether it's on an ad or whether it's just on your page, on your post that you're making, like I know people that are getting 50, 60, 80, 100 comments per post. I know this one lady, over 200 comments a post. None of that matters if you can't put those people in your business and sell them your product, service, or opportunity, right? So, and you can't sell them your product, service, or opportunity if you don't know how to close, if you don't have essential skills on that. And so the message here, without getting into like a deep dive, is really simple. There's a few essential skills that you need to take on as a craft. Number one is obviously marketing, like learning how to be in sight, in mind, learning how to be omnipresent on social media, learning how to be on multiple platforms at the same time. Like, it's very important to learn how to do that. But it's also just as important to learn how to get the sales process going. So, like, do you understand how to connect with your prospects? Do you understand how to build proper rapport with them so that they can know you, like you, and trust you? Do you know how to establish that very quickly? Do you know how to Facebook message them or whatever? Do you know how to get them added to your Facebook group? Do you know how to book the follow-up calls? And do you know how to properly assess where they're at to really uncover what their true buying motivators are, right? Have you also uncovered what their common quitting points are? Okay, a lot of people can't even make it to the first phone call before they quit, right? A lot of people can't make it to through the first week when they do sign up before they quit. So again, you got to really understand the art of influence and closing in sales, because when you're working with people, when you're getting this engagement, you've got to be able to connect the dots for those people who are liking and commenting on your posts to understand that you actually can solve their problems with your product, service, or opportunity. And again, if you're doing attraction marketing properly, then you should be adding people as friends who are your target demographic, your target customers. Okay? So if they're liking and commenting, and you're not making sales, and you're getting like 20, 30, 40, 50 people commenting, 100 comments, 200 comments on your posts, you should be making a lot of money at that point. Like, you should be making 10 grand a month minimum if you're getting that kind of engagement. So here's the suggestion: is learn how to take on the art of closing, the art of sales. If you got good at attraction marketing, now you have to work on the actual sales process. So here's the thing: a lot of us have unconscious and funny programs in our minds when it comes to sales. You know, like there's some common stories that you hear people say, right? Like, I'm not a salesperson. I don't like to bug people. I'm not that kind of person. So a lot of us, when we're trying to build a business, if you haven't actually gotten those programs out of your mind, if you haven't really deprogrammed your own personal deep beliefs around sales, that, you know, where you feel like it's socially unacceptable to do sales or to be a salesperson because for fear of being judged or ridiculed or rejected, or for fear of not being accepted by people, etc. Like, a lot of people have these strange stories, yet they think that they can become entrepreneurs. And so what I'm saying is that you've got to first deal with that story and get your mindset right. And that way you can understand that when you are building rapport with people, you are still doing business. You need to take them from seeing what you're doing to becoming engaged with it to being engaged with you in this process where you are helping them find the solution for their problem, and then you deliver a product, right? So you've got to get your mind right, because sometimes, well, not sometimes, a lot of times what I see people doing is they go on these kind of rambling things, and they just don't know how to get this person who they're talking with to join their Facebook group, or to watch these videos, or to actually be interested, right? And so I say, instead of getting into like the actual structures of what you say, first let's talk about the energy. And the energy is that you should have the intention right away to like your intention when you're commenting, when you're engaging, when you're messaging, when you're speaking, booking meetings and appointments. You need to have the intention to put this person in your business, to sign them up with this product. You need to have the intention to close them, right? You need to have that intention. Now, people in the process are always going to have objections. That's a normal thing, right? Like, people, they don't know you from a hole in the ground. Why should they buy from you, right? They've never met you before. Why should they trust you, right? You're asking them to commit a financial sum to this product, service, or opportunity, but they might not know you very well. And so it's a big deal, like trying to get someone to actually buy, right? Because a lot of people, they just sit back like this and they're like, yeah, no, it sounds great. Oh, I like what you're doing. Oh, congratulations on all your success. Meanwhile, they're broke and they're unhealthy and they need your product or service, but you're not letting them know that that's what they can do, is work with you, that they can sign up, right? So I'm just getting another camera set up here. So let's talk about how, oh, look at this, by the way, check this out. So I got two cameras going on right now. There's a little bit of lag on this one. That's cool. So let's talk about this. How do you get people to go from engaging to actually wanting to buy from you? Well, on your posts, first of all, let's talk about this, okay? Like, if you're just posting a value post, as in like some inspirational, motivational something or other, or if you're just posting posts where you're talking about your lifestyle, and you aren't actually having posts where you're informing and educating people, what's going to end up happening is they just think, oh, wow, yeah, look at, yeah, you had such a great time at the beach. So good. Yeah, happy. Oh, you said something motivational. Yeah, everybody, like, they get a little dopamine kick when they comment on your post. Like, look, who cares? It doesn't matter. You could have 5,000 people comment on your stuff. If it didn't make you any money, it was useless. So, like, take that as feedback. If you're not able to convert your people who are engaging to sales, it's because you have failed to let them know adequately enough that you are in business. And in your post, you also failed to allow them to understand that you can help them. Okay? You failed to make it clear that you're helping them. So like if you look at my Facebook wall, for example, there's a lot of different posts that I cycle through. I have lifestyle posts. I post stuff with my family. I post stuff when I'm traveling, etc. That's great. I post some motivational stuff, but I also post a lot of education, like informing and educating things so that people can see what I'm doing and they take me seriously. They're like, oh, well, Shane's on Facebook Lives all day long. Like he's educating people. He's working with people, etc. So they are much more clear on the fact that I'm actually an entrepreneur who is in the business of helping people be successful, right? And so make sure that in your posts that you have enough of this type of content. Otherwise, again, people will just see like some motivational thing or whatever, right? Are you doing enough calls to action, and are you creating urgency in your posts, right? So like we just launched an amazing system that teaches people how to do attraction marketing. It also teaches them how to close, right? So we have a system that teaches people how to get massive amounts of engagement, but it also has a step-by-step guide on how to close sales, how to lead people through the sales process to ultimately close them, all right? Because if you're not closing sales, then what are you even doing in business? Like, what are you doing? Right? Doesn't mean you're failing. It just means that you're missing like the main thing, making money, right? If you ain't making money, what are you doing? You're spending all this time not making any money. That's ridiculous, right? So learn how to master making posts, then learn how to master closing, okay? Keep it on the straight line for people. A lot of you guys, you get all over the map. You don't know how to connect people to what they're doing. If you keep it simple and keep it professional, then what's going to end up happening is it's going to be a lot easier for you to do this. Anyways, guys, look, I'm going to put a link in the chat here, but I see that there's a huge need for a lot of you that you don't know how to take a sale. Like you don't know how to get a sale from all the engagement you're getting. You know, you're having 10 people comment on your posts, 20, 30, 40, some of you guys got 80 to 100, and then I talk to you and you're not making any sales. We've put together a system for you, okay? That literally, it's called a one-call closer thing, and it'll teach you how to move from engagement all the way over to actually making a sale, okay? What's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, so I'm testing out this new software as well. I hope that this comes across all right. I'm gonna review this afterwards and just see if if the Facebook is actually sharing this, because it has a link on it, I think. So you know me, guys. I'm always trying new things, testing new softwares out. So that's my live for today. I just wanted to give you guys some things. If you guys want to get access to that software or to that program, which will show you how to turn your posts, engagements into sales, shoot me a message. I'll get you a link. You definitely want to check it out. We've got people in our team, in our community who are blowing it up. They're getting on board. There's literally, I think there's 4 people right now who in their first month have made 5 figures. Income claim disclaimer or whatever, they're not average people. I don't really like working with average people. I like working with people who don't want to be average. And so if you're not average, you don't want to be average, then reach out to me as well. I'll show you how to rock some business, guys. Anyways, this is my test on this new software thing. I hope that the quality one was good. And I'm also going to review this multiple camera thing because this is cool, right? I can, yeah, that's neat. All right, cool. Okay, guys, you have a great night.